Welcome back to Slam of the Week. My name is BetSam, and this is going to be the Slam of the Week for UFC 321, which is taking place in Abu Dhabi, featuring Tom Aspinall taking on Cyril Gane to solidify the heavyweight belt now that Jon Jones has scurried off into no man's land. Let's take a little look down memory lane, how Slam of the Week has been going, and how we did last week.
Charles built a name for himself by being wild and creative and fun, but he's not really that guy anymore. I said she is not who she used to be. She was a big, long-ranging striker who turned into a grappler. She just isn't who she used to be. That's kind of what we got here with Charles Jourdain. He was wild, creative, and fun, and he's just not that guy anymore. But I'm going to go the other side. I'm picking Davey Grant.
I think this is a very solid underdog play because Davey Grant will be around. I think he's the more forward pressure will come from a Davey Grant. And Charles Jourdain, 6-1 in the last 5. Not the best competition he's been beaten. So I like Davey Grant, long story short.
Man, I think in this weight class, he is looking fantastic. He's looking revived, renewed. His brother is now signed into the UFC. He's fighting on home soil in Canada. What is not to like? Honestly, I think that he finds a finish in rounds 2 or 3. Give me Charles Jourdain to go out here, make light work of Davey Grant for the official Slam of the Week. That is right, baby. Down goes Davey Grant. And listen, I take a lot of pride in the Slam of the Week, and I take even more pride when people are up against me, telling me that the Slam of the Week isn't going to hit. People DMing me, asking me if I'm out of my goddamn mind going against Davey Grant. Well, take a look at that face on Charles Jourdain right there and tell me how you think I felt in the moment seeing that go down. The man is a monster. He went out there, he put hands on Davey Grant, and you could see that wasn't a fluke flying knee. He was hunting for it. He found it. Air Jourdain living up to the name. Down goes Davey Grant, man. Slam of the Week, 4-event win streak. Can we make it 5? We're going to do our magic and do what we can to make it happen. And listen, guys, there was only one Slam of the Week consideration. And then, we put together an absolute juicer, a 2-leg Slam of the Week. First leg for Slam of the Week that was a consideration. It's Walter Walker. Walter Walker coming in here, and he was going in against Louis Sutherland at an absolute, unit. Just look at the dude. Walter Walker is honestly cleaning up his diet. The nickname is the Clean Monster or the Foot Hunter, depending on which name you want to go by. And every single time I see this man hop on a scale, he's looking better and better. He's obviously dialing in the nutrition. He's locked in on the training and in the media. He's building himself up to be a superstar. I love every single thing about Walter Walker, and I expect him to come out here, blow the doors off of Louis Sutherland. So if you want to attach him on as a third leg to the official Slam of the Week, by all means, go for it. You have the BetSam seal of approval. But for the official 2-leg Slam of the Week, first leg, we are going to run with Hamdi Abdelwahab. Hamdi, the goddamn hammer. Guys, this dude is not losing to Chris Barnett. Chris Barnett is 39 years old at 5'9". He's been fighting as a pro for over 15 years. He is outside of every opportune window that you could ever have. The dude blew out his ACL last year just jumping up and down. His thigh was all whacked out. He had us believing that Kennedy Nzechukwu was going to be a real heavyweight. This dude stinks. He is fat, obese, old, and he's going to get beat in the home turf of Hamdi Abdelwahab. Mark my words, this is a load-up spot if ever I have seen one. And the fact that the odds are coming back the other way, Hamdi was down to $1.25, now he's back up at $1.29. The value just keeps coming. I think Hamdi goes out here and smashes him. If he hits a few of those heavy low kicks that he has, the injury is probably still going to be there. Chris Barnett, if you think that he's going to stick to a regiment that is going to involve, rigorous physio exercise to improve an injury, the dude can't even put down a fork. How do you expect him to do a stretch? I'm taking Hamdi Abdelwahab here. I think that it is free real estate. I expect him to go out here and make light work of the heavy 5'9" Chris Barnett, who can't even jump up and down without blowing out a goddamn ligament. So give me Hamdi Abdelwahab. And for leg number 2, we are running with I don't want you give it. Jailton Almeida, he is honestly going to go out there, blow the goddamn doors off of this place. Jailton Almeida is coming up against Drago, Alexander Volkov, and people are going, oh, it's a big dude. It is a big dude, and he's going to be a big dude on his back. If you think Jailton Almeida isn't going to have this man down in 45 seconds, you're out of your goddamn mind. Jailton Almeida is a physical specimen. He looked fantastic at light heavyweight. He's looked great at heavyweight. And even in his last match, where we saw him get exposed in a couple of areas, I think that's just a different beast. He's not going to have the same issues here against Volkov. And even in that, he fought through the adversity, still found a round 1 finish. I like Jailton Almeida here, and I don't even think on the feet he's going to look as lost as people might think. He's got power of his own, and he's got heavy hammers. He's got a killer instinct. I like Jailton Almeida here. I like Jailton plus Hamdi Abdel Wahab. Slam of the week to make it 5 in a row. Guys, and if you want to unlock my official targets, my premium bets, get the bets as soon as I place them. Sign up to We Want Picks. The link is in the description. Make sure you use the link and code BetSam. It's wewantpicks.com/BetSam for all bets and many other tools. Code BetSam for 10% off. Sign up today or regret it tomorrow, and I'll see you all at the cash counter.